Hi, it's Papa. Today I'm going to talk about how Grammy and I use 5-gallon buckets to make van life happier. What have I got in this 5-gallon bucket? Let's take a look. All my food. I keep all my food in a 5-gallon bucket. So does Grammy. She has one with a cool screw on top, and you can get these screw tops off of Amazon. Super secure. So 5-gallon buckets are really useful to keep your food in. You don't have to worry about that bucket falling over when you're driving. It's pretty stable. Also, if you camp in a national park in bear country where they have bear boxes, it's so easy to put your food in the bear box. You just grab the handle, pick it up, and take it to the bear box. Also, you don't have to worry about critters like mice if for some reason they get into your van, which can happen. They can't get into this bucket to eat your food. Smells don't come out of the bucket. It's sealed off, and so it's not going to attract, little mice and chipmunks and squirrels and bears and raccoons and all the critters that really would love to have your food. So it's a 5-gallon bucket is a great thing to store your food in. Because each of us has a bucket, we can keep our food separately. Grammy eats different foods than I eat, and so we can keep it all separate, and that's helpful too. Color coded, always know my food is in the blue bucket, Grammy's food's in the orange bucket. Perfect. But what else can you do with a bucket? Okay, if you're van camping, sooner or later you're going to need to wash clothes. So what you do when you need to wash clothes, don't go to a laundromat. Don't go to a laundromat. They charge you an arm and a leg. It's nasty in there and it stinks and it's hot. You have to go into a city to do that. Stay out in the woods, stay at a park, and use your 5-gallon bucket to wash your clothes. Dump your food out, put it in a Walmart garbage bag, like that. And then if it's a sunny day, which is the best day to wash clothes, and you're going to be in camp for that day, just fill your bucket up about a third of the way with water. I put in a little Clorox and a little bit of soap, just a bar of soap I put in there. Then I throw my clothes in, and then I get in the bucket with my feet and stomp it and squish it just like they used to do grapes. That gets my feet clean and sterilized. It gets the clothes clean and sterilized. You may not like the idea of sticking your feet into your bucket and stirring your clothes up, being the human pedestrian agitator of your bucket wash tub. I understand. You can do it with your hand, you can do it with a stick, whatever works. And then when you're ready to take your clothes out, I don't usually even rinse my clothes because I don't put that much soap in them, and I'll let the sun kind of do that. So I squeeze them out and hang them up on a clothesline. And be sure to dump your water into either a toilet in the bathroom or a vault toilet somewhere. Vault toilet is preferable. Don't dump it out on the ground. We don't do that. We don't leak any fluids out onto the ground, whatever kinds of fluid that they be, because that is taking care of. That's the way we help take care of our environment, help keep it all clean for ourselves and for the people who come after us. And we also obey the park rules that way, and it makes the park ranger happy, so he doesn't hand you one of those little pink pieces of paper. So wash clothes. Keep your food in the bucket. Wash your clothes in the bucket. That's not all. You notice we don't have any chairs in the van. No bag chairs or anything like that. But if you need to sit down and be more comfortable, and that's relatively more comfortable, the bucket makes a fine chair to sit on. You can put a pad like this sleeping pad here, or if you have one of those lamb's wool things, or even your blanket that you sleep on, just fold it up and put it on the bucket, and you can sit on the bucket, and that's a change of pace from cross-legged yoga or sitting on your knees yoga. So that's another thing that you can use for the bucket. Buckets can be stacked. Not when you're moving probably, but in storage situation, you need more space. So you can stack these buckets and they're stable. I could even tie the buckets to the back of the seat there and they'd be even more stable. So that'll give you a little extra room for doing whatever you want to do. So here's Papa saying, use that 5-gallon bucket. It's the cheapest way to do several things. And the more you can multitask an object, like a bucket, like anything, the more you can multitask an object, the more efficient you're going to be, and also the less room you're going to need for multiple objects that do the same thing. You can use the top for it for a plate, a serving tray, or even a plate. You can put food right on it. It's easy to clean with alcohol and a wipe. So just wanted to put out there this final fantastic tip about 5-gallon buckets. Woohoo! Pop out.